What the heck is Pistol Whip? Well, when people describe this game, they will do it in one of two ways. Pistol Whip is either A, Beat Saber with guns, or B, Super Hot with music. But in reality, it's neither of these things. Pistol Whip is its own beast that only wants you to feel one way, like you're in an action movie. This is especially evident at the start of the game, where you stand outside a glitchy movie theater and all the songs you get to choose are displayed as really cool movie posters. Now, every single video about this game is going to equate it to one movie, John Wick. But those videos are wrong. Yeah, you'll do some cool gun tricks, but you're not an assassin flipping around and taking cover. No, this game isn't John Wick, it's Baby Driver. Most of you probably haven't seen this movie, which is a damn shame because it's amazing, but a core element is that when an action scene occurs, Baby puts in his earphones and lets the music take over. One scene in particular is a gunfight in a warehouse, but all you hear is the music and the gunfire. And every single gun shot follows the beat perfectly. And that, my friends, is what Pistol Whip is. Timestamps for the rest of the review are below in the description. After the review, if you want to see some full gameplay, I have a full playthrough of one of the songs while dual-wielding. Stay tuned for that. On to the rest of the review. You currently have 10 songs to choose between, each of the techno variety, but there is just enough difference between them to not get instantly repetitive. And the songs chosen really do work well with the game. After you select a song, you enter into a pixelated environment and start your journey to the end. You're on rails, which in a normal game sucks, but here works perfectly. As you move, enemies either run in from the sides or apparate in front of you. It's your job to shoot them. Now, the game wants you to pull the trigger in time with the music. This is evidenced by the scoring system. If your shot is on the beat of the song, you get 100 points. If the shot is accurate, as in it hits the enemy anywhere on their body, you get another 100 points. But you won't be at this level when you start. You'll be firing off bullets as soon as possible just to stay alive. But as you learn the levels and the songs, you'll begin to find that rhythm and really increase your score. Pistol Whip by default has aim assist on, which means if you aim in the general vicinity, you'll most likely hit the target. But that doesn't mean you still get the full accuracy points. Your shot would have had to have hit them with the aim assist off in order to get the full 100. You can turn off aim assist by turning on Deadeye in the modifier panel, which we'll get to in a minute. As you're shooting baddies, you'll notice that sometimes an enemy stands right in front of you. This allows you to activate the namesake of the game, the Pistol Whip. Piss them off by dodging their shots and then smash them in the head with your gun to get an instant kill and the full amount of points possible. But trust me, it's harder than it looks. And these enemies aren't just sitting there. They fire back, and with deadly accuracy. So as you're shooting, you have to dodge bullets at the same time. There are 3 enemy types in Pistol Whip. The normal opponent, mostly black and in a nice tie, takes 1 shot to kill and are worth up to 200 points. The enemy wearing a piece of chest armor takes 2 shots to kill and can award up to 400 points. And the enemy in full body armor takes 4 shots to kill, but is worth up to 800 points. Just remember that it only takes 1 Pistol Whip to kill any of these bad dudes instantly. There are also 3 difficulty modes currently available: easy, medium, and hard, which increase the total amount of enemies along with more armored foes. That's the basics of the game, but you can stir the pot in a variety of ways. Each modifier will either increase your scoring multiplier or decrease it. Some to note are no fail, which means you can't lose even if you're shot in the head 100 times. But on the flip side, there's hardcore, which means 1 shot, you're dead. Deadeye turns off the aim assist, and trust me, you are so much worse a shot than you think. I gave this a few attempts and it's actually really satisfying when you do get a kill, but man, it is significantly harder. But my favorite modifier is easily dual wield. In fact, I truly believe that this should be the default state of the game and not a score reduction. During a normal run, you don't use your non-shooting hand at all. In fact, it doesn't even exist. Adding a gun to that hand just feels so much better. The game is tough, much harder than you think it is, even with the aim assist. Keeping an eye out for new enemies, dodging bullets, and shooting is a lot to juggle, even on easy difficulty. Taking one bullet to the head removes your armor, which must recharge over time. Taking another hit without that armor, and you're done. Expect to die a lot as you learn the game and the songs. And all of this is happening while you're sweating your butt off. Pistol Whip is a workout. You'll be squatting and wiggling your body to avoid bullets while ducking and strafing to avoid walls. Even without the arm movements of Beat Saber, you'll get a solid cardio workout over an extended period of time. So, taking all this information and adding it together, is Pistol Whip any good? Simply put, yeah, it is. The gameplay is really satisfying with a wide range of options to keep it interesting. The high difficulty levels will keep players coming back to learn the songs while mixing it up with the modifiers. But there is one significant snag, and that's the content for price. Currently on release, the game sits at $25, which is a bit high for just 10 songs. And while Cloudhead Games has said they will continue adding content at a fast rate, as well as looking into custom songs, what's currently there will get old before too long. You'll easily get hours of entertainment out of Pistol Whip, but it won't be Beat Saber numbers for a while. If you want a truly original game and want to support VR developers, this one is a no-brainer. But if you don't find trying to scale the difficulty levels interesting and just want to play a variety of songs at your own leisure, the game might get old before its monetary value. Overall though, I totally recommend the game. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to go shoot some bad guys.